All right, well, let's go ahead and create our next visualization. We're going to do a stacked bar chart. Pull it over here. And for our bar chart, we are going to have our axis with the continent, and our values are our depths. So far, so good. And for our legend, let's do the continent as well to give it that those different colors. They're pretty tight, pretty spot on. It's kind of hard to see, but we will edit the size of the bars to make them bigger so that it can be easier to see. Might even actually try to make it bigger here and see what happens. Yeah, that's a bit better. Kind of see a bit more. Yeah, let's format it, and let's take that legend off again because the colors kind of explain themselves, and look, they even match across from different visualization to visualization. You see, it's pretty cool, pretty cool. Um, so let's see what we have, what other things we have in here um, that we could make this look a bit better. Well, first let's change the title, and we will do continents ordered by total confirmed Fs. Let's pull it over to the middle, and yeah, this one was pretty easy. So far, so good. Since that was pretty quick, let's do another one. I don't think that, yeah, that would be it. We can put another one in here. Um, let's do the line and clustered column chart. So we're going to see some data over time. The goal of this visualization is to show COVID deaths by the continent, but show them uh, the numbers year by year. So let's try to make that happen. So with that, we're definitely going to need our date as our axis because we want to show that the deaths over time. And then for our column series, we'll have our continents. And for our column values will be the deaths summed up by each year. Sweet. Let's expand this. All right. Pull it up a bit. Yeah. Yeah. I think this looks good so far, honestly. But let's take a look at it, see what our data is saying. If you can see, Europe's been leading the way, and they're the way they are, at least as far as we know, what's tracked. They've had the most deaths around the world, and then North America is right behind them. It's kind of been, well, actually, look, the next year, Asia is the country that's has a lot more deaths. So, and then now these are year-to-date numbers as of whenever you downloaded your data. So for me, that was from the first video. That's when I downloaded the data. But for you, when you start to work on this and grab data from our world and data.org, your 2022 numbers would be different because it'll possibly be updated by the time you start to work on it. But yeah, let's go ahead and rename our visualization. And yeah, as you see, you get that color coordination between the visualizations automatically, and that's pretty cool. But those are the default colors. So if you were to change those colors, you will have to change them on each individual visualization. I'll show you in just a second. Let's bring this in the middle. For this visualization, it probably makes sense to go ahead and put that, keep this legend, because it doesn't kind of pop out, you know, unless you're like looking and looking. Instead, you know, make it easier on your user. You would like to just give them that extra help, that extra tip to, you know, show them that is what that is. If it doesn't kind of resonate out, pop out to them immediately. And I'm gonna kind of keep going with that center trend that we've been doing and go with moving everything to the center. Now we don't probably need this title though, so we could probably take that off. It's not necessary. You know, it's pretty obvious. It's continent. This whole that's what this title is, and this whole visualization has been about the continent. So yeah, this is our COVID deaths around the world pane. So before we wrap this video up, let's go ahead and add a title to this page, because this canvas is pretty full. There's not much we can really add without overwhelming a user. You know, it's already pretty stacked up. So let's go ahead and add a title. To do that, we'll go to insert, and you want to go here, insert a text box. And for this, I'm going to use the Verdana font. We'll go about 28, and I'm going to type COVID deaths around the world. Cool. And then we're going to put this up top and pull this out. Pull this out some more. There we go. All right. Pull it out just a little bit so I can move it over. Yeah, and then I think one other thing we could do is add our slicers to slice and dice our data for our users, give our users the ability to slice and dice the data. So For slicers, they are pretty easy. We would go here, grab one of these, and then for our slicer, we would just put in the field we want the user to slice and dice our data. So date is a good one. To be able to do that, so shows the deaths within a range of a date. Our user could be show me 2020 and 2021 between this August 22nd and July 4th or July 30th if possible. And then say they wanted to go back to the numbers that they were already at, current date, which is most recent date, which is April 11th, shall I say, not current date, because we're connected to a static resource to where the data isn't being updated. So whatever the most recent date of your pool will be that date, but we will have that same January 1st data date because that's when they started to collect the data. So let's do another one. And let's bring in the continent. All right, and then we want to put it up here, but since we're kind of limited on space, it'd be hard for the user to kind of use this. There is a scroll up, scroll down, but it might not pop out to the user. So we go ahead and click this right in the right corner and do drop down, and then to do a drop down list, and then they could just see Africa's numbers on an individual basis. So it kind of zooms in and shows you the numbers broken down by each year. We've got a few things to kind of clean up to make this dashboard pretty, make it look good. And we will start to work on that the next visualization or next video. These colors are okay, but these are just out of the box colors. Also would like to we will have to go back and change our defs data type, because you see it has 2 zeros, a decimal, and we don't need that. So we would need a whole number. We have to go back into our data and change that data type. But just a few things here and there that we got to clean up and kind of make it a bit more jazzed up. So see you in the next video.